Hey, I'm Timo and I'm in love. I'm in love with these fragrances right here. Here are my 10 fragrances where I can't help myself. Oh yeah, I'm in love. At least with some fragrances. So, what about you? Huh? Write a comment. What is your crush at the moment regarding to a fragrance? And now we don't have time. Time is money. Let's go. Let's start with my biggest crush at the moment. Infinity by Montal. A very fruity and sweet fragrance. Black cherries and a huge, big, yummy plum. That doesn't sound like a manly fragrance. At least in my opinion, it is. It's unisex, but wear whatever you want. But for me, it's more on the manly side because of that oud note in here that gives you a dark, woody core. It's so sweet, it's so sexy, and also pretty dark. Whatever. I like that one so much. I can't help myself. I know it's way too expensive, but I have to add that one into that list. Please, don't blame me. I'm just in love. Absolute Aventus. I know the price tag, it's way too heavy. But the scent is actually quite good. A deeper version of Aventus. And that's it. The pineapple is not that big in here. More focus is on that black currant and dark ambroxan. And basically, that's it. It's a good, darker, deeper version of the OG of Aventus with a better longevity. Also masculine, also very versatile. But I don't like your price tag at all. The third one is a secret love because nobody's talking about, but I will talk about my love and that fragrance. Orgeat Infusion Velour. A sweet oriental fragrance. You have to love sweet, fruity fragrances. Yes, here's oud in here, but it's not that strong. It's just a baseline of woods. It's more on the fruity side. Blackberry. I like blackberry. Also the mobile phones back then, years ago, whatever. Blackberry and raspberry. So fruity and also dark because of that incense and some oud in here. Do you want a very sweet and fruity fragrance on the oriental side? Ooh, check this out, please. It's so nice. And this is the smallest version, 50 or 20 ml. I've got over 300 fragrances. I don't have to buy only the 100 ml bottles. So this works for me. The spring is coming, and so I need a spring fragrance. And this one is quite good. It smells like spring in Italy. Oh, fresh, citrusy, vivid, beautiful. Pompeo Sorrenti by Greti. What a great tea fragrance. Grapefruit is very fizzy and mint is always very vivid, at least in my opinion. Some clean musk. Fruity, fresh, and it's so amazing to smell that one. Nobody's talking about that. Okay, so it's a secret between us, okay? I love that stuff. I had a date, I guess, 2 or 3 years ago, and I was wearing that fragrance here. And that date wasn't that good at all. Whatever. I used that fragrance and I almost forgot about that date and that fragrance. and I revisited and I fell in love again. Not with her, but with that fragrance here. It's Nishani, Fan Your Flames. This is amazing for the colder days of the year. It's like two worlds will melt together. The Caribbean, because of that coconut, and the Oriental spicy world are blended here together with some rum. A boozy, warm, spicy fragrance for cozy days. I like that. But please only wear that fragrance when it's cold, and it's not that good for the upcoming spring, but whatever. I want that fragrance for the rest of my life, I guess. Do you want to smell like a paradise? This one smells like paradise, and the name is something about paradise, yes. Leisure in paradise. The name is what you get. This is like the best day on an island. Yeah. It smells like coconut, smells like pineapple, papaya. Yes, it's very creamy, and I guess a very manly person would say, oh man, that's not manly enough for me. And I got that. Because it's very creamy, it's very fruity and sweet, but I don't care, it's unisex, and I want to wear that in a high heat situation when it's very, 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 very hot. It smells like a cocktail. Pretty good. Oh, I like that stuff. Oh, so sweet, fruity, man. If you want to smell like a cocktail in paradise or something like that, check this out. It's pretty unisex, and I guess the girls will like that and they wanna wear that too. Oh, a nice scent, by the way, for spring break. Sexy, creamy, sweet. Yeah, man, this could work for that. Niche, niche, niche. Everything is just a niche fragrance. Man, do you have something cheaper? Yes. It's not that cheapy, it's a regular designer, but a very good one, so I fell in love. A Gentleman, the EDP version by Givenchy. Powdery, sweet fragrance. Maybe you like Dior Intense. This one is even lighter, but also strong. At least in the DNA, it's pretty good. An iris fragrance with some vanilla in here. It's a good office fragrance, by the way, and also pretty good for a date. Date and office. These are Jeremy fragrances, whatever. But this one will work for dates, for office. The Blazing Mr. Sam. I like that style of having cold and warm spices melted together, cinnamon, cardamom, saffron. This stuff is good, and nobody's talking about that. And I don't know why. Whatever, I do it, and I love that scent. And yeah, I use this for my office, whatever. I don't have a date, but you could also use this one for a date. Very sophisticated, not that loud sweetness, but whatever, it's good, and I love this one. The next one is not a secret, but I don't care. It's very crowd pleasing. Everybody talks about the fragrance. It's a niche one, very mass appealing. I don't care. It's just good, a no-brainer. And I fell in love with this one again. Layton by Parfums de Mali. It's a very simple fragrance. Just put some apples, vanilla, and some woods in here. Just a tiny little bit of cardamom and pepper, blah, blah, blah. And that's it. Basic, but it works. Good for compliments. It's a no-brainer. We don't know what to wear. just reach out for this one. It's great, and I revisit that stuff again, and I was like, oh man, it's quite good. It's simple, but it's good. No, it's no, not just good. It's lovely, great. Just a side note, and no, I don't get money for saying that, but when you buy a full-size bottle on the official Montal site for 100 ml or 2 bottles of 50 ml, you can choose a fragrance you like, you want, for a 20 ml travel size bottle, and it's quite good. And I decided for big crush I had also Infinity. I love that stuff. The next one is also so good. Dark vanilla. And yes, you get what it says. A dark vanilla. A leather, oud, dark vanilla. Very manly because it's very dark and sweet, sexy, dark vanilla. It's pretty easy to describe because that's almost everything you got, period. But if you like darkness and vanilla, please check this out. And I know for the summertime it's a nah, but for cold days it's a yeah, and I like that stuff. Yeah, kind of oriental vibes in here. Just a dark vanilla. Pretty easy to describe, but I don't care, it's just good. And now it's your turn. What is your fragrance crush at the moment? Write it down into the comments, and I hope to see you very soon in another video. So, have a good day. Your lovely Mr. Timo. Bye bye.